Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop into today's reading. So today's pick a card is this message was meant to find you, all right? Whichever pile you pick from these four lovely cards, these archetype cards, it in fact will tell you the message that was, made for you to see here today. Okay, so let's begin your reading. We have pile number 1, the forest. We have pile number 2, Anima Mundi, which is the kind of like the world card. We have pile number 3, the warrior, and we have pile number 4, the village. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. All right, I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in your readings. Bye. Okay, welcome back, pile number 1s. Welcome back to your reading. You all chose this lovely forest card, okay? So off bat, the message that is meant to find you is keep going. Keep following your true north is what I'm getting, okay? Keep following your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions. And you are being guided now by spirit, by source, okay? You might be seeing a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities about this, but, sometimes you might feel like, you're in the middle of the forest, and how that euphemism goes, you can't see the wood through the tree. Like you can't really see the final product because you're not yet there just yet. You're almost out. And also it's interesting. I love this card because it's literally like when you enter the dark forest, there's a portal, right? But as soon as you are let out of the forest, you get to see like this beautiful sky that's like, this rainbow, and it's kind of clarifying to you that you're on the right path, and there's beauty to come, and there's prosperity to come, and there's happiness to come, okay? So you're almost there, ultimately, is what I'm getting. Like, just keep going, you're almost there, okay? So this is a new layout, you guys, so I'm doing this, and I'm gonna pull some more cards, but so what I'm getting right now is you're being very guided. You're being extremely guided right now through source. Like source is working through you. Spirit is working through you right now, taming you, quelling you, soothing you, and giving you that inner perseverance to keep on going, to keep on moving into the direction that you want to go, and ultimately that will lead to your success or to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, okay? So we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, we have the World card, and then we have the Death card. So ultimately something's wrapping up, something's coming to an end, right? Like obviously it's the end of the year. We have the World card and the Death card, 2 major arcana that signifies the ending of something and the precipice of something else, the beginning of something else, okay? The World card literally symbolizes after one cycle wraps up, immediately a new cycle takes place, right? And the Death card also symbolizes that, and that's where they kind of connect here because it's death and rebirth, right? So it's the same thing. You're never really over with something. You just begin another process. And that's what I'm feeling for you all. You guys are just starting a new process after you wrap up this old one, right? And this could have been, I'm kind of like jumping all around here, but this could have been with, a water sign. Maybe you all were, offered love from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but like maybe you refused it, or maybe, there just was something there that, it didn't suit your needs with this Knight of Cups being in reverse. And to me, this whole little section here is talking about knowing your worth. I'm actually shocked we don't have like the Empress card here, but you've come to like this conclusion about your value, and you're not going to settle for less, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Here with the Death card, the Devil in reverse being underneath the Death card. So there's some type of relationship maybe that was like hazardous or toxic or even just like mentally draining, to a lot of you all, that has ended. And you kind of turned your back on it because you want more, you deserve more, and that, ultimately that. You've done the work, okay? So what I'm getting here also is that maybe like in the beginning of all this, because like I'm kind of reading it this way, but I started here, but you know, it's like a fairy tale, like once upon a time, you know, and then they kind of skip around. But in the beginning of all this, or in the middle, like you were kind of maybe a little worried about going at it alone, like doing things by yourself with this Three of Pentacles in reverse and this Eight of Swords upright. You, like I was saying, you could not see the forest through, I mean, yeah, you couldn't see the forest through the tree. I think that was what I was saying. You couldn't see the bigger picture, but it was because you were stopping yourself from seeing the bigger picture. You were afraid to see the bigger picture because you didn't know what that would mean for you. You didn't know if that would mean, would I be alone? You know what I'm saying? Am I destined to be alone or something like that? That's what I'm getting here, okay? But it's like you took the time out to cultivate self-love here with this Queen of Cups. Like this Queen of Cups has a lot to give. She's holding the Magna Carta. Is it? I think the Holy Grail. I'm so sorry. I was thinking about that Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake song. But she's holding the Holy Grail, which is self-love, you know? And it's like, this is the only cup card with like a top that's sealed, and that's like a contraption, you know what I'm saying? And she is perplexed. She's like, what is going on with this cup? I don't know, you know? But you are very grounded in yourself right now and grounded in your self-love. You can also be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? But it's almost as if like, okay, so what I'm getting from these two cards is you really genuinely took your time out to cultivate this self-love, because while you've been giving it to others, doing it from this angle gets me confused sometimes, because I know the Queen of Cups was upright and the Temperance card was the one in reverse. Like I was saying, you've taken the time to cultivate this self-love and this self-worth, even if it was perplexing and like mind-bending sometimes, is what I'm getting. But I always say with the Queen of Cups is grounded in herself. She doesn't go too far into the sea, although she has like these siren abilities or mermaid capabilities or whatever, or like mermaid kind of essence. She does not stray too far from the shore because she's grounded in that sense. And it's funny because I know Virgos are Pisces opposites, and I know Capricorn is Cancer's opposites, and those are earth signs. So I could only imagine what Scorpio's opposite is. I can't remember, but in that sense, it allows these water signs to be grounded, right? And it's funny that we have the Temperance card in reverse here, because the Temperance card is also grounded, although they keep 1 foot in, you know, this pond, and then 1 foot on terra firma, which is the ground, which is, you know, the soil, right? So with that being said, Source is guiding you. Source is guiding you, and Source is guiding you to make the correct decisions for you. And whereas in the beginning of this, you were perplexed, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that static energy is what I'm getting. And, you know, you're really manifesting things. You're really mixing things. You're really like putting one thing with another and seeing if that fits, and if it doesn't, it's like, oh, it's okay, like I'm just gonna work it out. I'm just gonna, you know, experiment until I find the solution, I find the remedy. And in the beginning, that's what you're doing, is what I'm saying. And it's kind of like you were coming out of that static-y energy, and that's what I'm getting. Even with the Temperance in reverse, like there's no longer, this wait period is over, okay? And what I'm seeing here with the Six of Cups, this could definitely be about an ex. This could definitely be about, you know, someone from your past that felt like home, because both of these cards were in reverse, the Six of Cups and the Justice card. But you You didn't feel like you were getting what you needed out of that situation. You didn't feel like it was fair. You didn't feel like it was just, okay? And there was a part of you that had to make a logical decision to restore balance, not just to this connection, but for yourself, you know? It's like, you know, yeah, I'm a kind person. I care about the other person, but I can't kamikaze myself. I can't self-sacrifice myself any longer. And that's what I'm getting here with these cards, okay? But you've been through a lot in such a short period of time, pile number ones, it seems as if. And you're coming out of that. Like, you're wrapping up all that murky type of waters that you've been in, okay? And even leaving the past, whether that be past relationships, whether that be past toxic relationships, or that be codependent relationships is what I'm getting also. You're leaving that in the past, okay? It's like you finally took the blinders off so you can, like, now you see clearly is what I'm getting. Very clearly. Let's see what else here. And it's funny because we have the Strength card here, and you've been guided this whole time. Like, Spirit has been guiding you this whole time. And we come from, like, this magical forest. Like, as soon as you come out, like, you get to see all this light, all this beauty, all this prosperity here. Okay? And look, in this depiction of the Strength card, we have this forest, but I don't know why I'm like, they're coming from the mountains. We have this forest, but it's like they just came from the forest. They just came from the wilderness, right? That's what they say in the Bible. Like, you've been in the wilderness, like you've been in the dark for too long, and now you're coming out refreshed, refined is what I'm getting. You're coming out refined. You're coming out, you know, more resilient, more able to tackle anything, more able to handle anything that comes your way, pile number one, okay? You're able to handle it, to deal with it in the most graceful, luminous way possible because you've been through the wilderness is what I'm getting, okay? Whatever this was, whether it was a relationship that you were in or whether it was any relationship, friend, family, you know, romantic relationship. I'm getting romantic relationship because the Knight of Cups, like, you know, but it doesn't have to be. It could have been multiple relationships too, because I'm seeing different people here. Thank you, God. Okay. Yeah, harmony. This was a relationship. And this is the Lover's card in this. Oh, wow, I'm getting the chills. Yeah, this, yeah, so this is the Lover's card. So there was definitely a decision that had to be made here. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, for pile number, okay. Partnership and alliance in reverse. That's funny that partnership and alliance came in reverse right on top of the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It was like you think this person maybe dropped the ball or like left you hanging. Like it seemed like they were this dream person, this dream friend, this dream situation. But it turns out that you ended up having to do everything on your own and by yourself. They were really no help or no assistance, okay? Tell me more, Spirit, about what messages are coming through for pile number one. Tell me more. Thank you. What more, Spirit? Thank you. For pile number one. Tell me more, tell me more. Thank you. Okay. I'll see. Oh, wow. Wisdom in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You felt like your discernment escaped you when you were in this relationship. If this was a relationship, like an actual like romantic relationship, or whether this was a whatchamacall. Okay, I'm gonna just take both of these upright. Yeah, so okay, I'm just gonna put these here, y'all. I see what's going on. Okay, so gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like You felt like you had misplaced discernment when it came to this relationship. This could be put it how you see fit. If it doesn't fit, do not force the scenario. But I'm getting this was maybe a love connection here. And with the partnerships and alliance card in reverse, I'm getting that like someone wasn't as maybe as loyal, or someone wasn't as like, they didn't have your back as much as you thought they did, you know? Maybe in subtle ways, but like in the most important ways, they couldn't do it. Like I said drop the ball earlier, but they fell short. They fell short of what they kind of like, they fell short of the expectations you had for them, and they fell short about their promises empty promises is what I'm getting, okay? And you had to make like an executive decision, okay? This to me, I'm getting this is, or maybe they thought that they were this authority figure in that, you know, they could just front, if you all understand what I'm saying. They were fronting is what I'm getting. They were fronting to you this whole time when they were really, they dropped the ball, right? So, okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. We have fulfillment of wishes, harmony. We have partnerships and alliance. We have authority, which is kind of like the Emperor card. And then we have crown chakra, and then we have the light. Like, yeah, you saw the light. You ended up seeing the light here. You were awakened. You had an aha awakening moment when it came to this person, pile number one. You had an aha awakening moment when it came to this person. And it's like you're finally letting go of this. Like, you don't care what like, this person could have been on your mind a lot, but you don't really care what happens. Like, you're focused on yourself, okay, and spirit and source guiding you along your way, guiding you along your path here with this crown chakra. Like, you've finally been illuminated. And this could be you, actually. You know, take it as it resonates. If you feel like you were the authority figure in this relationship, like you had to make all the decisions alone, is what I'm getting. You know, at first, this felt like a wish fulfillment of a relationship. That's what I'm getting. This felt like a wish fulfillment. But then someone dropped the ball in the process, and they couldn't hang in there. This is in reverse, y'all. So I don't know if you could tell when I'm facing it down this way, but this is in reverse. Partnerships and alliances. So you had to go for your own. You had to go and handle everything yourself, right? And it's like this is what you were supposed to do anyway. This was your whole plan anyway, right? And your crown chakra was finally illuminated, and you saw the light. It's like the light start penetrating your crown chakra. I don't know why this woman reminds me of Taylor Swift. She just looks like her, but I don't know. That might be a message connection to somebody, but this woman in this card reminds me of Taylor Swift. So that could mean something to someone. Maybe someone went out, maybe you look like Taylor Swift, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a Taylor Swift song out there that reminds you all of this, you know, but this woman definitely looks like Taylor Swift on this card. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, you saw the light, and I feel like prior to that, you maybe lapsed in your discernment, or felt like you lapsed in your discernment, right? So let's pull some more cards for you, pile number ones. Clear, concise, accurate messages. But you saw the light, and you're being led now by spirit. You're being led now. And you are loving every moment of it, pile number ones. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What more? What else, Spirit, do you want pile number ones to know? Woo, this one flew out. Footprints, directions. What did I say? And this, I know it has like, I don't know if those are like bird prints or whatever, but they're human footprints also. But I always think about, so like I'm black, but I always think about those like in like black churches and like certain elder black people's houses, like back in like the late 90s, they would have these like footprints, like this like artwork, and it would be like this person being carried by like God, right, on the beach. And I always think about this, like you're being led, sources leading you somewhere, okay, and leading you into the right path, the right direction for you, okay. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Sources carrying you right now too. Like a lot of your burdens and worries, give it to Spirit. Give it to Source, okay? Give it to your angels, ancestors, and guides. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages for pile number 1 do they need to hear? Do they need to know right now? Yeah, spells, alchemy. This kind of reminds me of the temperance card, because you're performing alchemy right now. Like, you are working your magic is what I'm getting. You're working your magic all on your own. Kudos, pile number 1. Tell me more, Spirit. What else does pile number 1 need to know? Clear, divine guidance, wisdom, and insight. What else does pile number 1 need to know? Thank you. Arrow focus. You are focused on your target and you are moving, okay? You're very sharp right now. You're very clear right now. Like nothing is holding you back from getting to that target destination, okay? Okay, Ouija board caution, okay? So be sure to like don't step on anyone's feet in the process, because with Ouija board caution and shooting star confirmation at the bottom of the deck, I'm gonna put this here. Why is this Ouija board caution card here, Spirit? Why is this Ouija board caution card here, Spirit, for our pile number 1s? Thank you. Precision numerology. You're okay, crystals healing. I got it. I know exactly why this caution card is here. Do not burn yourself out. Don't burn yourself out, especially by trying to cater to others right now. Focus on your mission. Focus on what it is that you have to do for you right now. Because I can tell a lot of you all might be water signs, because we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio here, I believe. We have Capricorn, we have Libra, we have a lot of signs here. We have Leo. But a lot of you all seem to be very giving people, very giving individuals. And like, you're being led right now. And stay focused, stay on course is what I'm getting. Because the caution is you could be trying to be everything to everybody here. And that's why I'm getting numerology precision. Like, you're so precise right now. You're so on the ball with what it is that you're doing. You could try to be everything to everyone right now and stretch yourself too thin to the point where you burn out. Like, even look at this arrow focus and this shooting star confirmation. It's almost like they're on a collision course. They're about to like hit each other. You know what I mean? And these cards look very similar. You know, if you think about it, they're just, one is the arrow and one is like a star in the sky. Okay, so, and they're like, yeah, literally like on a collision course heading towards each other, about to smack right into each other. So at the bottom of the deck, we have healing crystals. You are a healer, okay? You are, you could use mineral crystals to heal other people. You could use mineral crystals in your practices, or you can just be a healer yourself, do Reiki or something like that. You might need to do Reiki, clear your energy, get your chakras aligned or something like that. But something is telling you to tread lightly, okay? Even when this comes to work, okay? It's like you know what this is, though. You know what this is deep down inside. Make sure you're thinking positive thoughts too, because I hear, okay, this is another thing that I hear with this numerology card. It has 111, and 111 means our thoughts are manifesting at a rapid pace. So you do have to be cautious of what you're thinking. You don't have to like be scared or anything. Just be cautious of what you're thinking and what you're entertaining more so. Not what you're thinking, because, you know, consciousness is a stream. It comes in and comes out, and, you know, not Your thoughts aren't your own at times. So I just seen 2727 on the clock, so that could mean something to someone. But with this Ouija board caution here is like, just guard your thoughts. Like, make sure that you're not like entertaining negative energy, negative thoughts, anything, okay? Mind your words too with spells, okay? Because spelling, like what you say or how you say it, mind your words too is what I'm getting. Because your words are manifesting things rapidly. So you want to make sure you are, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, yada, 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 whatever you want to happen, okay? So, let's see, what else? Let's pull some more oracle cards here. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Last message. Okay. Menta talking, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Like I'm saying, you all are healers. And look, this is a mermaid. She's literally a mermaid in this depiction. So, like I was saying, you guys are very caring, kind people, and you all are the original light workers, okay? You could be longing for home, longing for some type of belonging, like wanting to fit somewhere, and you just feel like you're misplaced, you know? You don't fit anywhere, okay? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh my gosh, that's what this whole entire reading started off of. Literally. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more for pile number one. Tell me more for pile number one. Woo. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So trust your intuitions. Maybe what's coming in through your dreams or your unconscious mind right now. Maybe your unconscious is really trying to talk to you. Okay. We also have priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay. Keep focusing on your mission. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe, okay? And look, the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? So I'm actually filming this on, I think it's like a day after the full moon in Gemini. But you all, if you view this in time, you all still have until, I believe, the 20th to release, you know, and you can release at any time, but using the full moon energy to release whatever baggage, whatever it is that you want to release, okay? Use this full moon in Gemini energy while it's still kind of like heightened to release anything you want to and to bring in, well, to release, okay? Because full moons are all about, you know, letting go of certain things. So yeah, and to bring in, so source can bring in new opportunities into your life. So, you know, like I like to do it, you could just write it down, maybe in a journal that you use for moon cycles or to release, just to, you know, let things go of. And yeah, but you're definitely on the right path. You're being called to lead. You're a leader, okay? And whatever your gut is telling you, you know, adhere to that. Take heed to that, okay? Because you are very sensitive, and it seems like you're a very intuitive person too. And with that being said, there's certain things that are going to tell you like, oh, I don't know if you should do that. And you should follow your first inclination. Like, you should follow the first thing that comes to mind, you know, and really kind of like think on it. Because, you know, you want to be discerning within your decision making, but, you know, it's usually the first thing that comes to mind. That's the right thing, you know. But definitely, be discerning in your decision making from here on out, pile number one, because you all are very like on the money, if that makes sense. You all are very connected to spirit at this time. So with that being said, you might be feeling like very like sensitive to just doing normal activities right now, okay? I'm gonna pull some Soul's Journey card just to wrap up this reading for you, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Any more messages for our pile number 1? Any more messages for our pile number 1, Spirit? Thank you. This one, 3 cards. Empathy. Okay, this one wanted to kind of come up too. Yeah, denial, okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah, so you don't have to be in denial. You can just like acknowledge what's going on, but just like I said, keep a close eye on the things that are going on, even if that's your intuitive eye. Worry, I'm learning that worry does not change an outcome. Yeah, that's a really good thing to understand. Empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yeah, I feel like you empathize a lot. You place yourselves in a lot of people's shoes, but you're only one person, okay? There's only so much you could do at any given time. Adversity, I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, yeah. And I feel like you're triumphing through adversity right now, okay? So that's all the time that I have for my pile number 1s. I really hope this message resonated. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, please give me a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. I love you all so much, pile number 1. I can tell through your reading you're very great people. You're very good people. You're very humble people, right? So just keep facing your true north. You're on the right path, and you're already doing what it is that Spirit set out for you to do in this lifetime, okay? So just keep up the good work. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, welcome back, my beautiful pile number 2s. You all chose this beautiful card, Anima Mundi, which is the World card, which is so gorgeous. It's so intricate in its detailings, and like, it's just a beautiful card. It's one of the best cards in this archetype tarot deck, and you all chose, you know, basically the world. You all want the world and more. You all want it all is what I'm getting, okay? And that's what Spirit is guiding you right now. So if you were attracted to pile number 1, pile number 2s, they had the same message at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is guiding you right now. Spirit is like co-creating with you right now and is allowing you grace, okay? Spirit is giving you grace right now to become everything you've ever wanted to be. I don't know if you can tell, in the center of this card, you have a person that's meditating, and that's very clear. In their whole upper chakra system, their I will say their throat, their mind, and their third eye, so their crown chakra, the third eye chakra, and their throat chakra is illuminated. Like, I feel like you all have the capacity to be very influential in this lifetime is what I'm getting, okay? To be very influential in this lifetime. And again, we're in the midst of a Gemini full moon, right? And this is the last full moon of the year. Of course, we're at the end of December, you know, hence the last full moon of the year. But you all got the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. So I don't know. It's clear to me that I don't know if Spirit is bringing in someone from the past. It doesn't look like past energy to me, but it's like Spirit is bringing in something that was lost, and it's gonna make you very happy. Spirit, your angels, ancestors, and guides, they're bringing in like fulfillment when it comes to relationships, right? Like I said, we have the Lovers card here, or you're about to make a decision that's going to change your life and that's going to make you happy. But I'm assuming here that this has something to do with the Lovers, or something to do with a love connection, and take it as it resonates. If I say love connection and it doesn't resonate for you, take the other thing, okay? You could be making a very important decision that could be very emotionally fulfilling to you at this time, okay? But whatever the case, if you're looking for a love relationship or you're looking for a partner, a romantic partner, I believe that is coming in for you, and that's going to make you very happy, and Spirit wants you to know this. It's like springing. This could be happening in spring, but it's like Spirit is bringing this in because, like, to give you justice from what was taken away from you. It's almost like, and it's almost as if, sorry, let me do, I'm sorry, y'all. But it's almost as if something was taking, I keep saying taking, something has been taken away from you, and Spirit has brought this in to restore balance, okay? So this Justice card is upright, and this Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's almost like you felt like everything was like taken away from you all at once, and Spirit is bringing either this person in to restore that balance, or is bringing in this opportunity, this decision to restore some of what you lost, if not more, okay? If not more. And I'm also getting like someone is not playing games. Someone ain't playing here, okay? These two cards are in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So no, they're not confused. They're not falling into the trap of illusion. They're not playing games, okay? They could be very strategic at this time. They're not like, I feel like you're just not playing games anymore. Like, you're not playing games. You're not confused. You're not in murky waters, or like, look at these two cards. They both have gray clouds. These ones are like sharp and like erratic clouds, and these ones are just like a mist of illusion, like Hollywood or something like that. Like, I don't know where my viewers are from exactly, not now, but like, I get smoke and mirrors, okay? Someone stop falling for the smoke and mirrors of like someone's lies or deceit or what they were pretending that they had to offer, and they just continue to go with their own intuition, their own gut feeling about something, and it's about to pay off, okay? Yeah, I'm just getting, you're done fighting. You're done fighting, pile number twos. You're done fighting because maybe it's been something that you've been worried about, or something that's been keeping you worried, but you're done fighting. From this angle, it seems as if, anyway, so yeah, with this is in reverse. So with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords upright, you're just done. You're done worrying. You're done fighting. You're done, like, being anxious over something, okay, is what I'm getting. I feel like someone really couldn't make up their mind, and it's like, it's funny because I don't know if you all can see this. Like, we have this Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Four of Cups, a Cancer. Okay, because I get Cancer energy with the Four of Cups. A Cancer could be sending you like negative energy that you're fighting off. Like, look, you're warding off this energy, and they could be sending it through you in your dreams, like nightmares. Look, they're like, these stakes are like coming at this person, and they're fighting it off, and they have to fight on this side too. They have to fight the people who are in front of them, and just arrows coming out of nowhere. That's so crazy. And it's like, I don't even think this person realized what they're doing, but this person could have a lot of like spiritual gifts as well that they haven't tapped into, and because they're being like this type of like negative Nancy or this negative person, they don't even realize, because they're thinking of you maybe in a negative way, or they're thinking about you badly. They don't even realize that they're sending, like, have you ever heard of a person, like, when, like, if someone gave you a really dirty look, they're like shooting arrows at you or shooting darts at you or something like that? They don't understand that they're shooting spiritual darts at you right now. And it's coming through in your dreams. Like, it's coming through in your dreams. Like, your nightmares. Like, you're fighting this shit off in your dreams. Excuse my French, but you are. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Like, things are up in the air. Also, another message, things could be up in the air and you're coming out of this, like, apathetic state. Like, you don't know what is... Okay, I'm also getting... The message that I'm getting aside from that message is you're going to have so many offers, you're not going to know which one is coming from where when you come out of this apathetic state. When you actually... Because this Four of Cups is in reverse. So when you actually decide to take one of these cups, there's going to be so much coming at you, you're not even going to know where to begin. You know what I'm saying? But I feel all in all that this is, you're going to make a decision. Like I said, you're going to end up making a decision. You're going to end up coming to a conclusive, like, logical, heart-mind decision that's going to make you very happy. Okay? Or because of something that you're letting go, or someone's letting go of you too. This could be something like maybe someone's letting go of you too, is going to open the way for someone else to come in and make you happy. Okay? So this is like two messages in one reading. Okay? You could end up getting everything you want and more. Okay? Like, this Ten of Pentacles is because I was debating on whether I should take this Ten of Pentacles upright. I was really debating it, but I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take it in reverse. So it's like, I feel like this justice that's coming in, it's about to be restored for you. And this Ten of Pentacles is about to be turned upright. And you have the Ten of Cups. Like, this is a very beautiful reading, pile number twos. I hope I'm making sense here. Okay? But let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number twos. What else is coming in for our pile number twos, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, intuition. Look, trapped in fear. We have trapped in fear in reverse. Eight of Swords. Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords. You're gaining more clarity. And since it's in reverse, you're gaining more clarity. You're coming out of these self-imposed limitations. You're not putting limitations on yourself anymore, pile number twos. You're taking yourself out of that, okay? Because you're following your gut instinct. You're following your intuition. You're following your divine gift that Spirit is leading you to, okay? I'm getting a High Priestess energy here too with her. Yeah, you're overcoming your shadow, or you're integrating your shadow. That's interesting. This is the first time I ever got this card in a reading. I just got this deck, but this is the first time. Yeah, you're integrating your shadow. You're sharing power with your shadow self right now. Okay? Someone's like welcoming the dark side or something. It's in reverse, or maybe someone's not welcoming the dark side. Okay? Card number 18, number 9, completion. We have 2 8s here though. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about pile number 2. What messages you want to bring? Look, we have new beginnings in reverse. Okay, card number 0. So when you integrate your shadow self, when you know that everything doesn't have to just be perfect and squeaky clean all the time, then you're gonna make this new beginning happening. You could be traveling the world too, you could be traveling the world also, pile number 2. Okay, as soon as you start integrating this shadow, right? And you're the High Priestess. You are dark feminine energy, okay, is what I'm getting. Even if you're a male, you have dark feminine energy within you too. Or even dark masculine energy. Look, we have card number 18. And I believe that's the moon. But look, so we have card number 2, which is the High Priestess, which is basically the feminine version of the Hierophant, right? And then we have card number 18, Shadow, and I'm getting, this looks like the Pope. I'm sorry, but it looks like the Pope, or like a hierarchical figure in, like, you know, whatever, spirituality, religion, and it's integrating, you know, that shadowy aspect of his personality. Okay, But yeah, as soon as you, because it's like you're contemplating this right now. Like, should I? You see how like there's a door like of light coming in, but then she still has this portal of like the unknown and mystery. It's like, just integrate both, okay? You have light and darkness. So that's what makes our shadow, is the light shining on our physical, our darkness. That's what makes our shadow. So you can't escape this shadow. So you might as well integrate it so you can just have new beginnings. And like I'm saying, you might be stepping out into the world, right? Because look, she's on this world card and you all chose the world. Like Anima Mundi, sorry. This is the world card, you know? And you're on the precipice of something brilliant, pile number 2s. Okay? And this could be in a new relationship. This could be a new love connection coming in. Or, like I said, you just could be integrating yourself. Okay? We have conflict and defeat here. Like, it's been a long time coming. You've been like, whoo. You've been like really in the fight. That's why I'm like, you're tired of fighting. The waiting game. The wait is over. This card came in reverse. The waiting game, card number 2. And I don't know if you could tell, there's like this portal coming in through that looking at glass, that hourglass, right? And it's like you've been spinning around in circles. You're just like, you know, you've been with the fight, but now you don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to fight anymore, pile number 2s. You're going to be victorious, okay? You're going to be very happy very soon if you're not already, okay? You're going to be very abundant too. We have fertility, card number 3, because your heart chakra is opening. Your heart chakra is expanding. You're growing, okay? You're growing, you're learning, you're cultivating, okay? So let's see. Let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. And what did I say? Someone's tired of playing games, and we have the waiting game. You're not waiting around any longer to start your life. You're just not. You're not waiting around any longer to start your life. You've taken the reins, okay? You've integrated your shadow. You've done the shadow work. The shadow work is over. It's not completely over because, come on, we're always going to have to do the shadow. But, like, you've integrated that shadow is what I'm getting. You're no longer fearful. You're moving out of, like, this fear trapped mentality. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, about pile number 2s. Yeah, you've created boundaries, space. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I'm feeling like you're creating that. People might not be comfortable with that either because they're so used to you being their yes men or yes womans. Okay, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, this is where you are right now. You're getting grounded in what it is that you're doing. You're making sure that you maintain peace and equilibrium in whatever it is that you're doing. We have mirror, who or what is triggering you. Yeah, you could be triggering somebody with the boundaries that you've set in place, you know. Minnetonkan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, you all are light workers, okay? You have been called forth on this earth. One of the reasons why you're on this earth is to provide, you know, healing energy and love and light to others, right? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, like I said, you're about to take center stage. Like, the world is your stage and you're about to take center stage. There's probably going to be a lot of traveling here, and I'm getting that with the world card and the new beginnings in reverse. You've integrated your shadow self and you've established really good boundaries right now, and right now you're just working up to make these new beginnings happen, right? There could be a few delays or things may be up in the air or may feel up in the air, but for the most part, you know, like, where you're going and what you want to accomplish. Okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Yeah, your boundary game is strong right now, pile number 2s. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Crystals healing. Yeah, you all are healers. You are divine healers. If if you were attracted to pile number one, please go watch pile number one. Please go watch pile number one. I feel like pile number one was pile number two is a continuation of pile number one. But yeah, crystals healing, like you used to be so focused on healing everyone else, you stopped healing yourself. And that led you depleted. Okay, tell me more. What more messages does pile number? Caution. These caution. Okay, good luck is on your side though. That's what I'm getting. Okay, prayers, smoke and mirrors, messages. You need to take, okay. I'm getting, you're very blessed right now and you're very fortuitous, right? There's a lot of good things coming your way, but you need to take heed to even maybe the things that you ask for. You need to reevaluate them, evaluate them, and follow the signs, follow the messages that are being given to you, right? Because we have black cat, good luck, and this is upright. I usually don't read these in reverse, but some's telling me to like give you every scenario, right? So good luck is on your side. On this channel, we don't believe in good luck. We create our own luck, okay? We believe in blessings. We believe in, like, you know, spirit intervening, divine intervention and stuff like that. We don't believe in luck. We create our own luck, right? But basically, go watch pile number one, okay? After this reading, go watch pile number one, because this is just literally a continuation from pile number one. But what I'm saying is that everything that you've been asking for is coming. It's coming in, okay? We have smoke, prayers, okay? Your prayers have been heard, okay? We have feathers, message, and then we have fortune cookie, fortuitous. So everything that you've been praying for is coming in. However, maybe you need to tweak some of those prayers, some of what you've asked, just because, or just really think about things before you ask for them. That's it. Think about how it's going to affect everyone involved, okay? And watch your words. Watch how you ask for things, okay? Watch the way in which you ask for things, because you're going to get them. But they might not end up being what you wanted. You know, what you thought you wanted is what I'm getting, okay? But just be very observant. Be very wise in your discernment is what I'm getting. Because you're a healer. You absorb everyone's energy is what I'm getting, right? And sometimes you could be so focused on healing others, you forget to heal yourselves. Pile number two, okay? Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number two. What else? What are the last messages for pile number two, Spirit? What are the last messages being provided today for our pile number twos that they're meant to hear? What are the last messages, Spirit? What are the last messages? Thank you. Okay, so we have acceptance, we have health, and we have death. Okay, so it's the first card is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, and then we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And then we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so to me, something is ending, and this could be in regards to the things that you have been partaking in when it comes to your health. Maybe you've completely accepted that, look, I'm getting older, I need to start eating better because like things aren't digesting the way they used to, things of that nature, right? And you're ending old cycles to begin new ones, okay? Like your body maybe could be morphing, it's just not the same. And you're being instilled with the courage to do that, right? I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, yeah, and gratitude. Be grateful for your body. Be grateful for the things that are coming into you now. Be grateful for the lushness and the greenness of fruits and vegetables, okay? I feel like you could be incorporating more fruits and vegetables and leaving like old eating habits gone. You're burying them, right? I'm thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. Okay, right. So that's really all the messages that I have for my pile number twos. Like I said, go check out pile number one if you're interested in pile number one, because this was definitely a continuation of pile number one. But if you weren't, no biggie, right? So just know that like your health is really important to you right now. And like, if you've been eating junk food or anything like that, like you're eliminating that out of your diet, or maybe it is suggesting that you're eliminating that out of your diet. Okay, so thank you all so very much for coming to the end of this reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please give it a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who could best benefit from the messages provided here today. I love you all so much. Pile number 2, you all are getting justice for what has been taken from you, whether physically or theoretically, and you're getting that back and more. Okay, so I love you all so much. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Okay, welcome back, pile number 3s. You all chose this beautiful The Warrior card. Okay, it's gorgeous and luminous, and to be honest, it reminds me of Sagittarius energy, because it reminds me of the 9 of Wands. And look at what came at the bottom of the deck. Like, literally, when I was pre-shuffling, I was like, dang, this reminds me of the 9 of Wands, like the Wounded Warrior. But that's still going, that still will not give up on this fight. They feel like they may have, gotten hurt or gotten a little scraped up during the battle, but they have not lost this war. Okay, and we got the 9 of Wands in reverse. So some of you all could be a Sagittarius. Some of you all could also have went through some type of portal or some type of thing during the solar eclipse in Sagittarius earlier this month. Okay, but like, you're coming out victorious, more aware, more conscientious, okay, more able to see and sense things with your third eye, and you are badass. Sorry, but you are badass. Okay, you are resilient. Okay, so look, this is the first, so I've done 2 piles already, all upright cards. Okay, so you all are being inspired by something that was given to you as a gift as a child, is what I'm getting. You all have used your inspiration or fertility. I mean, this could be about fertility, but you all have used like something you were inspired by as a child. Okay, and it's coming into fruition. We have this 10 of Pentacles and this Page of Swords here. You are very dexterous. You are very sharp when it comes to building this legacy, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones. And you always felt like you had it in you to, and you were very equipped to, be that person to like help not just yourself, but your community. And this could be a windfall of abundance coming in for you. This could be like, you've completely mastered the material plane, okay, with this 10 of Pentacles here. All right. So I'm also getting like, this could be, and take it as it resonates, this could be someone from the past coming in, okay, because we have the Ace of Wands here, and this could be someone from the past coming in, but for some reason I'm getting strongly this is about you. This is about a gift being given to you, pile number 3s, and you're taking it and you're running with it. Okay, you're taking it and you're running with it, and you're so curious, and that's what's beckoning this new beginning, or this abundance that's coming in for you. You're so curious to make things happen. Okay, you're going for it. You're making things happen. Okay, and you might feel like very young and naive, but you're going to make this happen. Whatever it is, you're going to make this abundance, prosperity. You're going to build this legacy, and you're at an early start of it. Okay, you could just be thinking, this could just be the thought stage of this legacy being built, but you're on the right path. Okay, because I feel like you haven't given into temptation. You haven't like given into just any old offer, and that was a right move. I feel like that was a right move for you, pile number 3s. You just didn't just give in to just any old thing and just take what you could get, is what I'm getting. You turned your back on taking what you can get, and look at where it led you. The Ace of Wands to the 2 of Wands. It's putting you on your path. There's a lot of fire energy here, like I was saying earlier with the Sagittarius card and the Nine of Wands in reverse, pile number threes, you all could be a fire sign, or you all could have a lot of fire placement in your chart. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but you all are like, I'm just getting gusto. You all have a lot of like fire underneath you, right? And you're not just taking what you could get at this point, you know. The universe is trying to offer you something, and it's like, you know, you want to take it, you feel like you should take it, but it's like, you know, maybe you're saying prayers like, God, just please, like, lead me. I don't know why I'm feeling so resistant to this. Like, please just lead me in the right direction. God is, source, spirit is leading you in the right direction, okay? You're following your intuition, right? Your intuition is coming in hot. Yesterday, I just kept getting this saying coming in hot. I don't know if that's a song or whatever, but I just kept getting this saying. With this Page of Wands, I'm getting like, go for it, coming in hot. Like, these messages, these divine downloads are coming in nonstop. Like, you know, you could be seeing angel numbers 222. You could be seeing 22 a lot. 22 could be like your life path, or I don't know. But yeah, you're being divinely guided here, okay? And these messages are coming through from spirit, and they could stem from, like, they could be inspirational messages to keep on going, to keep on the course, okay? But yeah, with this Queen of Wands, you all are going to have a lot of options at your feet. This Queen of Wands energy is like, this woman, how does she do it? Like, she does it all and she looks good doing it. And how does she do it? And there could be just like a lot of options on the table for you, okay? Coming in. A lot of options, a lot of like love offers, a lot of like, not even just love offers, but a lot of opportunities coming in on the table for you, and it could leave you feeling like, okay, well, which one should I take, or which one, you know, which one is going to be the best offer for me, you know, which one is it that I want, you know? It could be so many offers, it's almost like option paralysis, like, blink, blink, okay, okay. But yeah, the source is speaking clearly to you, very clear, like, no room for misinterpretation is what I'm getting, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more for pile number threes. What messages are coming in for you? What messages are coming in for pile number three, Spirit? Okay? And I feel like you're fighting, but in like mentally fighting for this spot, this legacy that you're creating. Like, your mind is inundated with ideas, okay, inspiration, and you're taking action. You're taking action right now, pile number threes. You are not playing, okay? Clear, concise, you're coming in hot, okay? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number three, Spirit. Woo. Disruption, okay, card number 16. What is this? I think this is the Tower, okay? This could have came after a huge disruption, okay? Or there could be something that might try to like disrupt you or intervene with this. It doesn't seem like it in the cards, but let's see. What else, Spirit? Tell me more for pile number threes. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number threes. Harmony, okay, yeah. Something was coming in trying to disrupt you, but you're standing your ground. Like, look, this person is shaky, but they're standing their ground here. This person in this disruption card, they look a little faulty, but they're hanging in there, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. This could be coming in during this full moon in Gemini, Spirit. I mean, this could be coming in during this full moon in Gemini. You like illuminate someone's heart. You illuminate someone's heart chakra, but theirs. I don't know if they illuminate yours. Okay, we have transformation and we have sacral chakra. Okay. Yeah, you're coming into your power. You're being transformed into your power. Someone's carrying like this head, or someone's on top of this head. They're being transformed. They're breaking out of their shell and being transformed into this like fairy or butterfly or this mystic, okay? Yeah, I feel like there's about to, you hung in there, pile number threes is what I'm getting. You hung in there again, card number 2, sacral chakra 222. We have the Two of Wands, number 2 with the High Priestess, and then the 2 sacral chakra. You hung in there. I have a feeling that next year is going to be, y'all are going to have so much in store for you. Okay, look, we have material and spiritual prosperity at the bottom of the deck. Like, you can't make this up. Look, the waiting game, stand your ground, and memories of love. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups coming in twice already, just from these cards that I pulled. And there's going to be something you're going to have to let go. This could be a love connection, okay? Or this could be like maybe the memory of someone or something. Maybe a friendship too. A long time friendship that you've just been like, that's been on your mind lately. And there's something that you're going to have to let go in order for this. Look, we have another 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Look. Yeah. This could be like a friendship or love connection that you're letting go of in order to attain like the things that you've been asking Spirit for. You know, that's what I'm getting to. Like, you're letting go, you know, you're letting go of certain thoughts or memories, right? As above, so below. As within, so without. As below, so above. So yeah, you're letting go of certain partnerships and alliances. You're just like letting them go. Like, you appreciate them. You're letting them go with love is what I'm getting, right? You appreciate them. You appreciate what these people meant to you, but it's time for you to like start anew, start over, you know, something. You're coming into your power, pile number 3s. You're coming into your powers, and I don't even think you all were aware of how powerful you actually are, you know? I don't even think that ever crossed your mind. And you're just transforming in front of people, and look, you're starting to let your guard down. You're starting to just become like more of this, like more of who you are in your core, the core of your being, who you are, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages? What other messages are coming in for our pile number 3, Spirit? What other messages are coming in for our pile number 3, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate. Okay, I'm going to take those. They came out. Ooh. Okay, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay. We have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So like, I feel like you are aligning. You have aligned your life, okay? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, I feel like, okay, y'all need to start getting out in nature more. Y'all need to start walking. Like, if you are a walker and like, if you like to be out in nature normally and you just haven't, maybe due to work or due to something else, like, that's going to help you a lot. Like, just by getting out in the fresh air, walking, you know, even if that's just around the block, just do that. Or if you go to the gym a lot, doing some type of exercising regimen, that's going to help you a lot, okay? And it's even going to help facilitate, you know, you answering the call, your awakening moment, right? It's going to facilitate that. It's going to like speed it up. It's going to speed up the process on everything that, you know, is coming in for you. Okay. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages on what is it that is coming in. What messages need to be heard. What messages do pile number 3 need to hear right now? This wanted to come out. Wishbone, affirmation. Your wishes are coming true, pile number 3. Okay, you've been affirming and your wishes are coming true. Handwriting, authenticity. You could be scripting a lot, okay? You could be scripting affirmations or writing down your wishes, and they're coming into fruition. They're coming into being because you're an authentic person and you feel authentic when you're asking for these things to be brought into you, okay? They're authentic ones, you know, they're not ego-based, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. Okay, what else? Thank you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, fate. It's your fate to have what you want in life. Look, and at the bottom of the deck, shooting star confirmation. You can't make this up. Like, it's your fate to have what you want in life and to go get it, you know? And that's what you're going to do. You're going to get what you feel like is owed to you. And it's funny because I just saw this word. It looks like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like vegetable. Eat more vegetables. Something that you've been doing that's been helping speed up these manifestations too. But you're on top of the wheel right now. There is no bottom of the wheel for you. Like, you're on top of the wheel, okay? I'm hearing journal a lot. Write everything into existence because it's gonna come into existence. Okay, it's coming in for you. Like you have it like that. Pile number threes. You've been through the trenches. You've done the work. Okay, so now it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to collect. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number threes. Concluding their reading. Surrender. Yeah. Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number threes, concluding their reading, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this could be a friendship you're surrendering. Okay, it says surrender. I can release my need to control. You can't control you can't control the outcomes of situations. You just have to like acclimate to them. Okay. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth. Yeah. And then we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, period. Like I said, you're out here. You're about to go get what it is that you want. You're not just waiting for it to be handed to you. And we have friendship in reverse. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, okay? And I feel like you get that. You feel like friends are in your life for a reason, in a season. And, you know, if they want to remain in your life, that is more than beautiful. You love that. You will cherish them and be there with them. But then if they don't, then that's okay. You will offer them back into the world. You'll offer them back into, you know, where they want to be, or, you know, where they might see more fit to be. Okay. So, but you all are on the right path. You all are on the right course, and you are making your dreams happen. You're not just allowing them to just flow in and out of your life. You're making stuff happen, and you've been through the trenches, okay? And you are healing. You have been healed and stuff like that. So amazing work, pile number threes, okay? We're in the midst of a full moon in Gemini, so surrender everything you want, or everything it is that you've been asking for. And that could be through writing. You could write in a journal prompt like, I release, you know, what no longer serves me, right? I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth. That could be guilt, shame, anything, and release it. And so you can make way for new opportunities and this abundance to flow in. Okay, so I love you all so much, my pile number threes. That is your message for today. If it resonated, please give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to this video, and I will see you all in the next readings. Bye bye. Welcome back, pile number fours. Welcome to your reading. You all chose this beautiful The Village card, okay? And I don't know why I'm getting, you all are drawing a line in the sand, are drawing like a map on the ground and burying that map. It's like you're all trying to find your tribe, but it's also like this Village card is very like, I don't want to say confusing, but it's very like, immediately what I got from this Village was like something that was under plunder, something that had been like eroded, like tampered with, and you had to come back to restore this village, okay? And you're not kidding yourself on how like difficult this task will be, okay? I'm gonna read the Village to you guys because I'm actually curious as to see, to get more of a scope on what the Village means, okay? Yeah, so, and that's funny because obviously it's with the Village, you're wanting to find your tribe, your family, your home, right? But it says the village presents us with a conundrum. That's what I was saying. Like, I was getting that, like, confusion. Like, what is, I don't, like, what? You know? So the village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's also the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists. Most villagers do not want you to cross. I get it. Okay, so though some support you leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its perimeters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. And it was so fun. And look, we have the world card in reverse here. And I was thinking, like, it's okay to say no, pile number 4. It's okay to say no. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you deceitful or anything, okay? We have the 7 of Swords here in reverse. It's okay to say no. It's okay to make boundaries and draw your line in the sand of what others or what you won't, or what you are not willing to cross, okay? And what others can't cross if they're dealing with you, okay? It's okay to say no. So I think that's a huge message that Spirit wants you to know. And Spirit also could, I don't know if you all are Cancers. I'm getting major Cancer energy here with the Chariot card and the 4 of Cups. But I'm getting, like, it's okay to venture outside of your comfort zone. This message could be, like, for a Cancer right now. It doesn't have to be, you could have like a lot of Cancer in your chart, but this message could be for you all. Like, you all could be very caring, nurturing. You know how they say Cancers are the mothers of the zodiac? You all could be very caring and nurturing, but like, therein lies that conundrum. Like, okay, I love my family, I love my friends, I don't really want to leave because of that, but you are like, maybe you thinking about the past too much is like stalling you from making plans to your future, right? You think about all these happy, great times and, you know, your family life and stuff like that, but then it's kind of like stalling your future, okay? It's stalling you planning to move forward, okay? Here with the Justice card and the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like something, you not confronting this, okay? You not confronting this is impacting what's fair to you, okay? You have to really get clear on, are you being fair to yourself right now, is what I'm getting, pile number 4 is, okay? Because it's like this Page of Wands here. You want to go out, you want to embark in uncharted territories, you want to embark in a new beginning, but it's like, maybe because there have been delays. I'm getting heavy delays with this 3 of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse, okay? And it's kind of like, I don't even want to say the universe. It's kind of like there's so many delays and so many like kind of like things that are just coming up out of the woodwork. You're like, like, is this ever going to happen? Am I ever going to leave where I'm at now? Currently. But don't believe in yourself. Don't like front on yourself, okay? You're going to make this happen, okay? That's what I'm getting. You're going to make this happen. Just keep your beliefs strong. Keep like the new beliefs that you have been conjuring up, that you have been like putting forth, okay? Keep that belief system strong and leave the old one behind. And yes, you're going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to do what you've been set on earth to do, okay? But I'm getting you want to travel, but there could be some delays, okay, with this 3 of Wands in reverse here. Obstacle and challenges, yeah, like the delays are creating obstacles or something and challenges in your way. And I'm getting like the 5 of, I think this is the 5 of Swords. Okay, sacral chakra is in reverse. Maybe you feel like you don't, it's like it's shaking your confidence. You don't feel like you have the you don't feel like you have the power to do this, or like that's how this is making you feel when these topics, when people bring up like whatever, when people bring up like, oh no, you can't go to, Italy, or you can't go to this country because the borders are closing down and stuff like that because of what. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, you're right, but eventually one day I want to go, and like, hopefully me thinking positive and being positive, and me feeling like eventually one day I'm going to be able to go, I will be able to go, and have a good experience and have a good time, And I'm getting also, like I said, choose wisely. Choose your thoughts wisely, okay? Choose your thoughts wisely. Base chakra, yeah. There's something you've been building, okay? You need to move more. Pile number 4s. Okay, yeah, power. Power came in reverse, okay? And it's like you're building your inner strength, or you need to build up your inner strength, okay, for what's to come. Because this has a lot to do with like family ties, family energy, soul contracts, even soul family, that like, you've been wondering like, how am I going to do this? Like, am I supported enough? Okay. I'm getting through solitude, through being an open channel to source, like your own divine guidance and intuition is leading the way. Like, you're going to get what you want here, okay? Yeah, conflict and defeat in reverse, card number 5. Like, you're triumphing, I think, over that, okay? You're going to get what you want ultimately, pile number 4s, okay? No worries. Just know that eventually it'll be your time, okay? Keep your thoughts pure. Keep your thoughts positive. Don't entertain negative ideas or what other people have to say. Drown them out, okay? Drown them out. Obviously be logical. Like, come on, like, if you're not going to have a great time traveling or something during COVID and it's just going to be no fun and you're going to be under lockdown, don't travel now, but plan, still don't take it out of your sight, just keep planning. And eventually, when you can, boom, you'll be able to, and it'll be a great time, okay? The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yeah, you've been training for this for lifetimes, pile number 4. You got this, okay? You got this. Thank you. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you, and you know that. You all are very wise. You understand this. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Exactly. So like, everything happens for a reason, and something's happening for you, not to you, okay? So these delays that are coming up could just be because you need to like really plan out what you're going to do, and you really need to solidify something, maybe even on the home front first, before you go off into your venture, or go off into like maybe travel for however long you're planning on traveling. Maybe you need to, there's something that's not done here exactly at home, quote unquote, like in your area or whatever. It's something that you're just tying up, like you're tying up loose ends. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. So your heart's trying to tell you something, like you're almost there, like you're almost going to be able to do this, just not just yet. Thank you, God. Thank you for clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. For pile number 4s, excuse me. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 4s. Yeah, but I know you're leaving your old self behind. You're about to take a leap of faith, okay? Release everything that no longer serves you during the course of this full moon energy, okay? I think we're on the 2nd day of the full moon energy, so thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages are being provided here for our pile number 4, Spirit? Thank you. Dowsing rod, seeker. Yeah, you're a seeker. You're looking for something, and it could be presented to you in your dreams, okay? Feathers, messages. You're getting messages. You're getting divine messages, okay? But there's something, your dreams are telling you something. Ooh, wait, something just flew out here. Yeah, omens. Ornithomancy. You're getting omens in your dreams or something like that, and it's good luck. Like, it's positivity is what I'm saying. It's blessings coming in. It's divine protection and guidance, okay? Yeah, just be patient. Okay, this requires patience and mastery, and you're mastering yourself right now. Pile number fours, that you're in this you're in the state of mastering yourself right now. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Everything that is for you will not escape you, and like messages have been coming in for you to tell you that, okay? Like, these messages, they were not meant to hurt you or make you feel upset or bad about something. They're just meant to, like, hey, you know, maybe you know, everything happened. They were brought out of love. You know, these messages were brought to you from love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yeah. So whatever messages you've been getting, and maybe that's kind of like at first, like here, or at first glance, kind of like, oh, like kind of discouraging. No, they're brought to you from love, and like to take precautions, but not to just give up on what it is that you want. Health keeps coming up. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So maybe go to the doctor, or like maybe you've been less disciplined with your health. Pile number 4. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, let go of regret. That's unhealthy. That's what I'm getting. Let go of regret. Anything that you regret, like regret is a useless emotion. Let go of that. You know, even if you have to carve out, okay, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah. So if you're harboring regret and resentment, let that go. Forgive, because it's unhealthy. It's not healthy for you to regret and to harbor resentment. You need to open up your, I'm getting your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is opening up right now, okay? And it's not, and your heart chakra is cracking open, and it's not happening for you. It's not happening for you. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? So like, don't take this personally, whatever's going on. Just continue to plan and continue to focus and be disciplined on what it is that you want to happen, okay? Continue to be grateful. Okay, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Yeah. Move with decision. Be decisive. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yeah. See every aspect of a situation right now. Okay. See all sides of a situation right now. Tell me more. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Gratitude keeps wanting to come out. Be grateful. Count your blessings, okay? I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So when you're more grateful, when you practice gratitude on a daily basis, that just allows spirit to offer more blessings into your life, because you're showing spirit that, you know, you're grateful for the things that you already have. So it makes spirit wants to give you more and more and more, okay? So pile number 4s, it's almost like saying, like, don't leave home just yet. If you don't live with your parents or anything, I'm not saying, like, if you live with your parents, great, maybe don't leave home just yet, right? There's a broader perspective, and look, because there's a picture inside of a picture. There's like a broader perspective that you need to see first, that maybe is incorporating more planning, more time, more patience on your behalf. And like, this could just mean leaving your hometown or leaving where you're at now, where you're currently stationed. Just be graceful in your decision making. Take your time, and really, they say that successful people make decisions fast, but they are very slow to change them, right? So realize, if you do make a decision fast, that has to be based on like something that you have really like understood, is what I'm getting. Because if you make a decision fast and you're slow to change them, then that means if you make a decision and it's like a knee-jerk decision, and it's like completely like just it's like not a good choice that you made, you know, you're kind of screwed. So I'm getting to just be very grounded in your decision making. Make choices quickly, but don't be so quick to change them either. So like, let's say you want to go to Paris and you're like, okay, I'm going to Paris. But obviously with the climate now and with things going on, it's like, okay, well, maybe they might be closing, their borders or something. I'm still going to plan to go to Paris. I'm still not going to take Paris from out of my heart. I'm grateful that I'm even able to be planning this trip to go to Paris. And you're just living in Paris in your mind. And who knows? The world works in such a mysterious way that, like, nothing even happens that people are nervous for it to happen, and you're going to be able to travel and have a great time, and it's going to be better than what you could have ever imagined, okay? So pile number 4s, you all are very ambitious people, and you all have a lot on your heart that you want to fulfill, and it's going to be fulfilled, okay? Give it time, give it patience, and give it grace, and you will get there, okay? So pile number 4s, I love you so much. If you resonated with this message, give it a big thumbs up, and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I love you all so much, and stay blessed, and remember to release, okay? Everything that you've been wanting to and needing to, now is the time, okay? Love you all so much, and take care. I'll see you in the next readings. Bye.